but it makes me thankful for this this vision that we get in the Bible that's sort of like coming from outside of all that kind of helps keep me grounded. It helps keep me helps keep my perspective focus beyond this current time and place into something sort of more rooted and ancient and spiritual and real.
You know, looking back on high school, middle school, and even elementary school, I can't remember a single time ever being picked last. Granted, I can't remember a time I was ever picked first either, but it always seemed to be third to last or fourth to last. I was never the most overweight or the most unathletic or the most awkward out on the field or on the court, but I wasn't anything special either. I certainly didn't feel manly out on the field with all of these bona fide athletes in my midst. Out on the football field, I may as well have been out with the sheep, like an unsuspecting shepherd boy from generations past. In 1 Samuel 16, Samuel goes to the town of Bethlehem to seek out Jesse and his sons, to seek out a new king for Israel. And it's a classic story of what God can do and does with the least suspecting, the least predictable, the one who doesn't necessarily fit the masculine mold, the masculine ideal, certainly not in the immediate vicinity. Call it the most manly or the most masculine, but ultimately what the Lord is after is the most humble, the ones who are most after his heart above all else. In verse 5, the text reads, "And he, Samuel, consecrated Jesse and his sons and invited them to the sacrifice. When they came, he looked on Eliab and thought, surely the Lord's anointed is before him. But the Lord said to Samuel, do not look on his appearance or on the height of his stature, because I have rejected him. For the Lord sees not as man sees. Man looks on the outward appearance, but the Lord looks on the heart." Then Jesse called Abinadab and made him pass before Samuel. And he said, neither has the Lord chosen this one. Then Jesse made Shammah pass by, and he said, neither has the Lord chosen this one. And Jesse made 7 of his sons pass before Samuel. And Samuel said to Jesse, the Lord has not chosen these. Then Samuel said to Jesse, are all your sons here? And he said, there remains yet the youngest, but behold, he is keeping the sheep. And Samuel said to Jesse, send and get him, for we will not sit down till he comes here. And he sent and brought him in. Now he was ruddy and had beautiful eyes and was handsome. And the Lord said, arise, anoint him, for this is he. Then Samuel took the horn of oil and anointed him in the midst of his brothers. And the Spirit of the Lord rushed upon David from that day forward. And so, my brothers, big and small, short and tall, the average and seemingly unremarkable, beauties, flaws, and all. You have an outside and you have an inside, and you have a purpose, all of you, top to bottom, inside out, here, now. You are chosen for this moment, to bring more of heaven to earth in ways that only you can do through Christ. And so, may you discover and learn and practice more and more that which makes you come alive, your strengths and your passions, your abilities, athletic, academic, musical, interrelational, your vocation and your ministry. Come alive, because in so doing, this world around you will also breed new life. More of a passion for Christ, more of a passion for others. Passions and pursuits unlike anything this world has known or seen.